Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Uh, so I made this video earlier in the week, and then something happened to my account. I won't go into great details, but the feedback that I did get from people was excellent. So they asked me if I would take the time to actually create this video again, and of course, I'm here to help. So I am more than willing to do that. But this video is really geared towards showing people how easy it is to customize Thinkorswim around the Strat. And I've been trading the Strat for about a year. And when I first got into it, I noticed that there really wasn't a lot out there. And now it seems like more and more people are starting to trade using the Strat. So I thought I would make things a lot easier for those who are fairly new, because that is the hardest part. Because this, for example, is the typical screen that you'll get when you log into Thinkorswim. And it's a little bit overwhelming because you just want to get to the point where you see price and the chart. So let's go ahead and get that set up for Thinkorswim. So for those of you who are new, if you haven't downloaded Thinkorswim, you'll have to go to tdameritrade.com and download the executable and install it. Once you do that, you'll be prompted to enter your credentials, and then this is going to be the first screen that you open up to. And in my opinion, this dashboard is so overwhelming. So let's go ahead and clean this up. So the first thing we're going to do, if you haven't done it, go into your account info and click on this option buying power and change this setting to privacy. I'm not going to do it now because you would see this account. Definitely don't want to do that. So once you have that done, you can go ahead and collapse this side, and let's start to clean up the left side of Thinkorswim. So let's go to live news, and we'll click on the actions menu here, and let's delete this gadget. And let's do the same thing for Trader TV, delete gadget. And we'll keep the watch list here for now. Let's go to the quick chart and do the same thing, delete gadget. And so now the only thing you really have is the watch list. And you can see I've got some default or some just common symbols here for the ones that I like to watch, not necessarily the ones that I want to trade, but this is something I just put in here for this demo. So one of the things that I like to do, first of all, is go to this gear cog here right over by the bid and the ask, and left click on it and click on customize, because I really could care less about the bid and the ask. So I just double clicked on those and removed those items, and then click OK. And you can see now we have the symbol, the last, and then the net change. And you can drag this over a little bit to give you a little more real estate on the desktop as well. So, Phil, great, beautiful. You haven't talked about the Strat. Let's talk about the Strat. Because when you first log into Thinkorswim and you go into the charts, this is the very first default that you're going to get. And in my opinion, not bad, but I mean, not great either. If you're a strat trader, you just really want to get to the heart of the matter. So let's go ahead and do that. I've already done the hard work for you, and don't worry about writing these links down, because I will actually put them in the comments section. So all you'll have to do is exactly what I'm about ready to show you. So Phil, what are these two links and how do they work? Okay, so the very first one is a grid, and let me explain what that is. And the other one is a flexible grid. So when you go into your charts, you're going to notice here that you have a default charts, and then you also have what they call a flexible grid. Okay, and that is why these two are named grid and flexible grid. So let's see what happens when we click on flexible grid. You can see right here that it immediately took me to Thinkorswim here. And this is good because this is a trusted website, and it allows you to see what this is going to do for you. So this is the flexible grid, And all you have to do is come down here and click on View in Thinkorswim. And when you do that, make sure you click on Open Zulu Platform. Again, this is a trusted application with Thinkorswim. You'll notice how it goes back directly to Ameritrade. Trusted, don't worry about it. Click on Open right here, and what will happen is that if I minimize this and bring up my toss, you'll see that it immediately brought this flexible grid in. And if I maximize this, you now can see this flexible grid that I have shared with you. And you have a year, quarter, month, weekly, daily, and then this is the 130 that I use. And the nice thing about this is that once it's in Thinkorswim, you have the option to go up here to your grid actions and then save this flexible grid. And then that way it's always in your workspace. You don't have to worry about clicking on that link ever again. So click save, and then if by some chance you accidentally close this and you go, oh my God, I lost everything, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just come back up here and click on your saved setting right here, and it'll bring it right back. Now, you'll notice how we have this sidebar and this other window in the front. In order to get rid of that, you'll have to click back here on your actions and then uncheck Customize Grid. And there you go. You are back up and running. So the same thing now with the flexible grid. If we click on this, it's going to take us to a secure site within Thinkorswim, and you're going to get a preview of what you're about ready to import. And I know this is kind of hard to see, but basically you will have the 3 time frames that I use within this chart setting, and that is the I gotta think here, the 65, the 130, and the daily. And so click on View in Thinkorswim, open the Zulu platform again, and you'll see this come in immediately right here. There you go, and you can verify this. This is the 5-day 65, this is the 10-day 130, and then this is the daily that I use for trading. If you want to save it again, click up here in your actions, your drop down, come down, and you can save grid as and just take the default and hit save. And so now you have these factors saved right here, or this grid right there. That's it. That's it. And you'll notice how the strat and all the studies came over as well. So if you like this video, please give it a like. Consider subscribing, because I love to teach, and this kind of thing, I'm going to see how people receive it. I think I know how they will, but in the end, just know that if you have any questions about it, feel free to comment, or if you'd like to have a one-on-one with me, let me know. No charge for the one-on-one. Just love to give back to the community and help people out. So until we meet again, thank you and have a great day.